Hi, this is Joe Hoff, Senior Product Manager at TSG for our Dynamo document solution. And here I just want to share an update on our 11 billion document benchmark, Phase 2. So, as we had talked about before in our previous videos, we went about doing our benchmark in various phases. And the first phase was just making sure we could get all of the documents into the solution with a very simple folder search. And this was the folder search that we had showed as a part of phase 1. So right now we have a very simple search. It's just over a name of a particular folder. In this case, we're searching on an AP invoice folder. So if you had watched any of our previous videos, we had mentioned that where this data is stored is actually an Elasticsearch index, and it's actually the AWS managed Elasticsearch. And you can see we get our results back. So right now this worked for phase 1 of our benchmark, where we just wanted to show that we can have an Elasticsearch index, and that if you have a very specific type of focus where it's just we really need to search for one thing and hop into the same invoice or a claim, we have a claim number, we can search on that claim number, great. But we realize that many clients have very different searching needs. So we have gone ahead, and phase 2 of our benchmark was we were going to index documents and all of the metadata that that document had in Dynamo. So the way we accomplished this was we leveraged our Open Migrate tool to search for documents in Dynamo and then index them on the fly into Elasticsearch. So here I just want to give you an example of some of the searching that we can do on our documents once we have more metadata populated. So we can do a simple name search like we could before. This very quickly, as you saw, got back our results, and it's going to show you again too all of the metadata that exists in Dynamo. So we have our invoice date, our vendor name, our invoice number, amount, and due date. So say though I want to search, I know that I have an invoice for a particular month that I need to get to. So I can search on a date range for, let's say, the first half of the month of last June. So if we run that search, it's going to give us back all the invoices with the date in between 6/1 and 6/15 of 2018. And you can see that we have a lot here. So we populated a lot of documents into our index, and we have capped search results at 1,000. This doesn't necessarily need to be the case, but for our purposes, we have actually found that capping to 1,000 is pretty standard practice. And then lastly, let's say an invoice amount is around $176. So we could search by the amount of the invoice that you're looking for, and we can see we get all of these invoices back with this amount. Some other things that you can still do from search here. So you can still right click these documents and get actions. Right now we have a download document configured. So if we needed to download these documents, we could do that. If we needed to as well, from this interface and search, we can click on a document and be able to view it in our stage. And we've shown this before in previous videos. Don't really need to touch too much on stage, but it is available. And really that's all we wanted to show. We wanted to show phase 2. We can, on the fly, be able to populate Elasticsearch with information that is found in Dynamo after you've already moved to Dynamo. So I'm really excited that phase 2 has been completed and completed successfully, and stay on the lookout for future updates on our other phases. Thanks so much.